us when you see this live stream. Just comment. Just let me know what city you're in right now, and then we'll throw that on the screen. We'll get started soon. Hello to Bianca. Hello, Bianca. Hello to you. You're watching this on Facebook. Welcome. Hey to you. You're our first comment. You're watching from Port Charlotte. I don't know where that is. Bianca, can you let us know where Port Charlotte is, whether it's a state, what state that's in? So shout out to Dominic, coming from New York in the house. Now he's out. All right, he got his comment in. Sounds good. Karen Payne, hello to you. Janet. She says, you're amazing, talented, love watching you perform both KISS shows in Montreal. Montreal and the Canadian shows were some of the best audiences on tour last year. So shout out to Montreal. Deanna Meyerson, hello to you. Deanna was here last week in studio because she was collecting a couple paintings. So you're now back on the other side, but welcome, Deanna. Thanks for watching. So Bianca said, oh yeah, real quick, Roger in Sweden, shout out to you. And Bianca said, Port Charlotte, Florida. All right, good to know. And one more, Daniel. Yes, thank you for the love, appreciate it. All right, you're watching on YouTube. We'll be right back. We're gonna start this in about 1 minute. Let's show some love to Joan, hometown girl, Sacramento, watching on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Massimo in Florence, Italy, watching on Facebook. Welcome to you as well. Rich Goddard, hello from Cincinnati. And let's see, let me actually pull something else up. So it's Rich, and who else? Zane, artist. Hello to you as well. All right. We're gonna get started very soon, and let's see. So thank you. Right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. And then over here to my side, we have a couple devices. We've got Instagram and TikTok as well. So welcome everybody. And you know what? We're gonna start this in about 30 seconds. So just hang tight, and we'll start soon. Yes, welcome to ARTLIFE Live. My name is David Garibaldi. Thank you so much for watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. We've got an exciting day. We're going to be honoring a guitar hero today. Let's start the show. Let's paint. Welcome back, everybody. My name is David Garibaldi. This is ARTLIFE Live, and today I usually have you guys guess throughout the process, but I'm giving it away. We're going to be painting Eddie Van Halen to honor him and his life. So in the meantime, let's just throw some comments on the screen, and let's scroll back up to Chrissy Hing, sending love back to you. Hello, Chrissy. Nice to meet you virtually. Leslie, sending love from St. Petersburg, Florida. You're watching on Facebook. Thank you for watching, Leslie. And Lisa, hello from New Jersey. You guys can also let us know over here where you're watching from. By the way, I see someone on TikTok who is in Miami. That's Cherry Blossom 786. So hello to you. Michelle Carpenter in Tracy, California. Welcome to you. And Joe's 5150 said, saw you in CTR in March of last year with Kiss. I don't know what that's abbreviated for, but you're watching on Periscope. So Joe S 5150, stay tuned. We're gonna be just pure rock and roll today. We're gonna be painting Eddie Van Halen. So just stay tuned for that. We're gonna get started soon. Let's keep going down the list. Let's go to the top. Yeah, Mike Frick. Hi, David from Alberta, Canada. Shout out to Canada. Les Allison. Hello, back to Manchester, UK. Sending love to everyone in the UK. Zane, artist, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. And let's see, Frederic says Quebec, Canada. I don't know if I could pronounce that in French, but Sorel Tracy, Quebec, Canada. I see you for the first time at Kiss concert in Montreal. Thank you for the love. We're just going pure rock and roll today. If you're watching over here on this live stream, you could hear the music. We're just going straight rock and roll today to honor Eddie Van Halen. Dom Eats Food. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. And Trish, sending love to Vermont. Denise Park. Awesome. I'm so glad that you're happy for this. I'm happy to paint it soon, and you're watching from Tallahassee. So Denise, just hang tight. If you're doing something around the house, just put your device down, keep it on for the next 20 minutes. And let's see. Well, on Twitch, we have Fredanice04. I'm just making up how I'm saying these names, but you're in São José dos Campos, Brazil. Thank you for watching on Twitch today. Appreciate it. Devin's Outdoors. Hello, back to Marysville, Tennessee. I'm excited about this. I rarely get to just rock out and just enjoy myself I enjoy myself when I paint, but to this music, I love all music. So Edward, sending love to Phoenix. Edward said, drove for me years ago in Phoenix, Arizona. That's awesome that you remember that. Jimbo in Amherst, Ohio. Let's see. And Christopher, watching in Long Island, New York. Welcome to you. And who else? Let's see. Justin Snillick, gonna be such, and he's got a bunch of fire emojis. RIP EVH. Yes, so Eddie Van Halen. Those of you just joining us, we're going to be painting a portrait of Eddie Van Halen in about a minute. We're going to get started. So Trish asked, my husband will want a print of this if you sell them. You know, we don't make prints of people that we don't really have the rights to do that, but in the event, I don't know, we'll see. But either way, there will be an original painting available after this for sure. Shannon Hamilton, hello, how are you? Sending love back to you. And Lisa Adele said, I got your painting you did of Kiss from Darien Lake, Buffalo, New York. I do remember that show. Love it, but happy you are dedicated EVH. He's a masterpiece. He's a master at the guitar, was a master. So rest in peace. Also, anytime when you start seeing the painting to come to life, if you know Van Halen music, let me know some of your favorite songs. So if you're watching this over here, you can hear the music. I downloaded a bunch of music that we're able to play on the live stream that won't get taken down. And it's just rock and roll from a Van Halen era. So also shout out to Terry Berry 702 watching on Twitch. Hello to you. I love the emojis. Well, let's get into today's live stream. Let's not waste any time. And I'm ready to paint. If you guys are ready over here, again, there's a link in my bio if you're watching on Instagram or TikTok. If you're over here, let's paint. All right, welcome to Art Life Live. My name is David Garibaldi. We do this live stream 2 days a week, every Thursday and Friday around this time, around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes it adjusts, but I will be painting one portrait for you today. While I'm painting, feel free to ask questions while I'm painting live. Any comments that you have, leave them in the chat. Periodically, they're gonna throw the questions at me that you're asking in the chat. I will also come and read some of the comments midway through the painting. And we'll just, have a good time while we're doing this. If you're watching right here on this live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Periscope, you can hear the music. So we're gonna just rock out to this. We're gonna enjoy it. And if you're watching this anywhere right now where we put it in the description, the title. I am painting and honoring Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace, one of the founding members of Van Halen, the band. And I'll be sharing some stories from tour last year when I was on KISS and some Van Halen connections. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to this. By the way, if you want to support this live stream, whatever platform you're watching this on right now, you can share this video right now. Share it in the DM, share it on your page. Share it in I'm getting phone calls, so I turn that off. But, share it on your page, share it in a DM. Either way, if you enjoy what you're seeing, just hit the heart and let's paint. All right, let's paint. So I have painted this once before, and I did it last year while I was on tour opening for KISS. So those of you that don't know this, but last year, the band KISS was on their End of the Road tour, and it's their last tour ever. I was fortunate enough to be the opener for them. We did about, 80-something shows around the world with them, which was incredible. But, one of the stops in St. Louis, I change my portraits almost every night, just about every night. And I hadn't done this portrait before, so I was fortunate I was able to do it, and I actually just posted the full-length video of it on my Instagram. Kind of edited it down. But that was the last time I painted it. We're gonna attempt it again today. And by the way, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, feel free to send your questions in the chat, ask them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. So right now I'm just sort of marking off some sections of this painting. I usually like to start, actually I change it up all the time, but I usually like to start with placing the face and the hands. And then from there, everything else sort of reacts. The arms react. Most things on the body will react from there. So I'm starting with the undertones, some of the darker colors on this. All right, so someone just asked in the chat, where does my inspiration come from? And the purpose behind what I do, like what I most enjoy about it, is the fact that I can use art to connect with people. And I do that by creating subjects like this, people who, have contributed to culture or music in some way, and connect with people through the entertainment of and the engagement of creating this art. So my inspiration is always thinking, how can I, one, express images or portraits of people that I enjoy, but also how do we connect with people in the process as well. So that's where my inspiration starts. And there is more to it. I'm not going to say that that's just it, but that's the basis of it. Ooh, so favorite stop on the KISS tour, I have to say all the countries that were in Eastern Europe were the best. And I would say actually just about every single country in Europe. So there's one thing that you'll notice is in America, when openers come on the stage, people are kind of like sitting down and they're skeptical. In Europe, everyone is out of their seat the entire time, which is, as an opener and someone who's supporting the main act, that's incredible. And they give a ton of energy to to people like myself that are opening up. So I would say Eastern Europe, like Moscow, St. Petersburg. Where else? When we were in Poland, that was pretty wild. But from there, I would say, when we did Madison Square Garden, that was pretty awesome. And yeah, those are some of my favorite stops. I would add to that though, in addition to Eastern Europe, something about the Midwest in the United States, like places like Iowa, or like South Dakota. They were pretty wild. So those are also fun stops on tour. Okay, so someone asked, do I have a favorite portrait that I've ever done? There's a lot of different ones because I do hundreds of paintings a year, but I'm just gonna say it's this one right now. It's always my next painting is my favorite painting. I think part of that too is because I'm trying to challenge myself all the time, and I just look forward to the next challenge. Kind of looks like he's flipping the bird here. I don't know. We'll see how that looks later on. We'll see if I need to change that, but you'll see what he's going to be holding a guitar. So let me ask you this. Anyone who is a Van Halen fan out there, why don't you put below in the chat or in the comments one of your favorite Van Halen songs, or like any of your other Van Halen memories that you have. We're honoring Eddie Van Halen today, who passed away. So we're just getting now this is an image of him when he was in his younger years, when they were like, Van Halen was just taking over the planet. You'll see that as it comes to life. All right, so someone asked, will I ever visit South Africa? Yes, for sure. As soon as I can, we would love to go there. We've been invited a few times. We just haven't been able to work out the schedule, but we'll definitely get to South Africa for sure. By the way, thank you everyone who's asking the questions in the chat. If you haven't already, feel free to ask those questions. I'll do my best to answer them. So someone asked, how do I know where to put the different features on so many different portraits? And to be honest with you, part of it and most of it is preparation. So could I come out here and just wing it? Yes, but you know, I do want to take my time and I do want to prep. So part of it is my preparation. And then the other part too is, you know, even if I don't have enough time to prepare properly, I just do my best of lean on my knowledge of just painting for the past, you know, I guess most of my life. But I don't always get it right. So I know sometimes it seems like it, you know, is pretty close, but there's a lot of times I step back from portraits and I'm like, that does not look like them. And I just, again, move on to the next painting and carry on and go from there. All right. Let's start working on his hair. You know, it wouldn't be an 80s hairband look without the hair. By the way, if you can hear the music, that is not Van Halen music. We just had to use music that wouldn't get taken down from any of the social platforms. So thank you for understanding, and hopefully you're aware of that. Because I know some people are like, that's not Van Halen music, and yeah, we know. I feel like that was like the golden age of social media, when you can just be like super creative and, you know, post any music that you wanted and it wouldn't get taken down. It was part of what we did, but times have changed, so we just adjust to it. So I'm gonna add some highlights to this, to his hair. So someone asked, do I look at references when I paint? Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how difficult the image is. So I think that like you should do whatever works for you. So you can actually go through all my videos. I would actually recommend this. So people that ask me, do I look at references or pictures or something, I would say go watch all my videos. And you can probably see some videos, or you may not find a lot that I'm looking to the side at all, but study them. And I think that you'll find your answers there. But to make a long story short, just you gotta prep, man. You gotta find a way that you know how to study or understand how to break down figures. You know, if it's sketching it out first, or if it's having a picture nearby, like do what works for you. It's not magic, it's art. So. Ooh, okay, so I would definitely have dinner with Basquiat. I don't know how the conversation would go because he doesn't seem like someone who's much of a conversationalist, but I think it'd just be so cool to have dinner with him. Another artist, I think it'd be cool to have dinner with Shepard Fairey, actually. I think that would be really cool. And then a third artist, dead or alive, oh, definitely Salvador Dali. I mean, he's obviously passed away, but that would be a really interesting conversation. All right, we're gonna leave that there. Let's start working on the clothes. I feel like there's two characters here. So there's two characters in this painting. It is Eddie Van Halen, and then it's Eddie Van Halen's guitar, and it's a very, very specific style of guitar, which you'll see come to life very soon. But let's, I'm gonna mix some gold with this brown. So someone said that this place is a mess. Yes, it is my studio, so I don't really have to answer to anyone about that. We have a new running joke here that if something is full of paint or a mess, we just say it's on brand. That's our new excuse for a mess here. So someone asked, what do I do when I'm not painting? I feel like I do tech support for my kids for distance learning. But honestly, I create a lot. I spend time with my girlfriend. You know, we hang out with our family. Honestly, I just love time with my friends and friends and family. I don't really go out much anymore or do a lot outside of being home. But I would say, I talk about this, you know, often, but sometimes I do spend time when the weather is nice. I love to go stand up paddleboarding. So that's something that I actually enjoy. And then anything that involves food, I'm there. So if you invite me anywhere, as long as there's food and wine, sign me up. I'm in. All right, let's add the second character to this portrait. You see behind me the Eddie Van Halen, but there's a second character, the guitar. The guitar was like his conduit to connecting with the world. It was the instrument, the tool that brought his vision to life. You know, however, you know, actually I heard a quote that someone said that, you know, people ask, you know, why he was so wild in the guitar, and he said that when he first started, he didn't have the money to afford for pedals, so he kind of made up for that by just getting crazy with his guitar skills. I thought that was pretty cool. I also feel that reminds me, you know, some of the most creative moments come out of situations where there's a lot of limitation. You know, for example, how even hip hop started, how it started, you know, in New York City in a very like low income area, but from limitations, what came out was a lot of beauty. All right, so this guitar, like, you know, let's start on this part real quick. Let's start with the neck. And feel free to correct me if I say any guitar terms wrong, which I probably will. And don't forget to ask questions in the chat section. So also another connection, one of the lead singers for Van Halen, the group, David Lee Roth, and last year, actually, yeah, it was last year. No, I'm sorry, it was this year. I was supposed to go back on tour with Kiss, and honestly, I just wanted to be home with my family more, and so I decided not to, but the person who took my place was David Lee Roth, the lead singer of Van Halen, which was I was actually pretty honored by that. That was pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna get the neck here. That part is done. Let's add some extra lines. These are the fret lines. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't play the guitar, so I won't know every term, but I'm gonna guess. I know a little bit. And then there's these dots, and someone may want to let me know what these dots are. That would be helpful. So we're just honoring Eddie Van Halen today. Passed away, I think, just a couple days ago. Make sure we get those 6 strings on there. They're not photorealistic accurate, but look at the point. And go back, get some more white. All right, let's keep this going. I'm gonna save that brush with the white on it. So someone asked, do I teach people art? I do. The only form of teaching that I do is every other Saturday we do these paint sessions called Paint with Garibaldi. And we have one coming up this Saturday, October 10th. You can go to garibaldiarts.com/paint to learn about that. We'll throw some info on the screen right now. So someone asked, do I teach art? And yes, I do, every other weekend. You can go check that out. It's on the screen. So garibaldiarts.com/paint. And again, we have a session coming up this Saturday. It's a virtual paint night, and it's for all ages, and you don't need any experience to do it because I'm gonna walk you through step by step, teaching you how to paint. We don't do large paintings, we do them smaller, but it's been super fun. We launched it about a month or so ago, and now we just launched the rest of the dates for the rest of the year. So hope you can join us there. It's on the screen. We'll throw it up later. All right. Mr. Van Halen. Did Eddie Van Halen name his guitar? Did it have a name? Does anyone know this? Any Van Halen fans out there that could let us know? Now I'm just guessing. Someone asked earlier, do I use a photo reference? And I don't have a photo to reference this, so I'm just guessing where some of these go. I'm kind of guessing which color goes where. But again, this is more about getting a feel for what I'm creating. Ooh, so someone just said that Van Halen's guitar was often referred to as the Frankenstrat or Frankenstein. I love that. All right, so that part is done. I wonder who designed this guitar style. Like who did he have design the red and white stripes on the guitar? Does someone else know that? I would love to know the story behind this very distinctive style. Let's give this an outline first. Let's go around the outside. Let's just establish its existence. And then again, I'm just gonna be really free with this. So someone just said that he designed his guitar, which makes this even cooler, by the way. So it had both Gibson and Fender parts. That's awesome. There we go. If you guys can hear the music, that's some more like Eddie Van Halen-esque sounds. That's the vibe I needed. That's a great question. Someone asked, when do I know when to stop painting, when the painting is complete? And to be honest, it's just a feel. It's just, you know, if it's at the point where I'm overthinking it, then time to wrap it up and move on to the next one. So it's just a feel. It's nothing that I can really explain. For example, I could just leave it here right now, but I feel like it still needs more life to it, so I'm gonna do that. Got sweat going on my eye. Let's head over to these paints that I really need to organize. I wonder if I have a purple in here somewhere. You know what, we won't spray because it'll take me longer to find what I need. But you know, I need a bigger brush for this. Let's do this. I'm like, what would Eddie Van Halen do? The wild man with the guitar. So Someone asked, will this painting be for sale? And yes, all my paintings that I create on here are always available until they're sold, of course. But anyone that is interested in this one or any other paintings, you can always email us info@garibaldiarts.com or visit garibaldiarts.com/gallery. Gonna be really careful, but I'm gonna just block this in. There we go. Now is the fun part, actually. Let's see, what color should I do this way? So someone just asked, is this oil on canvas? And it's not, it's latex house paint. Just have it all lined up around the canvas. All right, let's finish this one off with one last handprint. All right, take one last look at Eddie Van Halen. Rest in peace, one of the original guitar heroes, guitar gods. And take one last look and then we'll chat for a little bit. All right, again, thank you all so much for watching these live streams. If you can hear me right now, if you're just joining us, if you've been watching the whole time, I just want to say thank you. You know, we do these live streams every week. We do them twice a week, every Thursday and Friday. And you know, this is nothing without you. You know, your comments in the chat, you watching this, sharing it on your page, that is, you know, you guys are the biggest supporters and I appreciate that. If you want to further support these live streams, just share these videos. That's all we ask. Follow this page, subscribe, or like it. And that's the best way to support these. I also have an online store. We have various prints of various sizes. You can visit garibaldiarts.com/shop to see those. But for now, get that close-up look of Eddie Van Halen. Just imagine him playing his guitar, rocking out. If you're on Instagram, just hit those hearts right now. Just hit those hearts, tap them away. If you're on TikTok, I don't know, are there hearts on there to tap? You gotta tap something on there. And check out the details. Check out just the colors that all add up to give the illusion that it's a figure and it's a portrait. And you know, we try to plan for the structure of the painting, but the real life comes to life when you add all this paint up, color by color, brushstroke by brushstroke, and that's what gives these paintings life. I'll actually be teaching a class this weekend. On Saturday, we'll be doing a virtual paint night, and you can get more info for that at garibaldiarts.com/paint. So just take a close look. You can see the paint is literally still dripping wet. You can see the spray paint lines. There's about 4 different colors that build up the skin tones to give it the illusion of depth. And then just all those extra lines and splatters that, you know, I try to make it unique, make it my own. All right. Let's, don't go anywhere. We're gonna chat before we end this live stream, so don't go anywhere. But take one last look at Mr. Eddie Van Halen. There he is, just in the middle of the screen. We're gonna end this live chat soon, so just hang tight. All right, welcome back everyone over here. All right, welcome back everybody. Take one last look. Eddie Van Halen. All right, welcome back everybody. Once again, my name is David Garibaldi. This is Art Life Live, and we just finished up. Take one last look. I just painted Mr. Eddie Van Halen rocking out. That is from like the real Van Halen days, you know, the 80s. You can see the hair, the guitar, and we found out the name of the guitar. They referred to it as the Frankenstrat. So that was pretty cool. Also, I just posted a video of me painting this portrait on tour last year. I was on tour opening for KISS, and during the St. Louis stop, I painted this portrait in front of what I think was about 18 to 20,000 people. Just amazing energy, and you know, I can't take credit for that. That was the music of Van Halen and just moving through the crowd, and you'll see that video. It's on my Instagram at Garibaldi Arts, so go take a look at that. Let's throw some comments on the screen before we sign off. And let's do that. Yeah, let's go to Deanna real quick. So Deanna Meyerson said, once we are in the clear of COVID, will you be performing more live concerts around the world? Yes, of course. So I would say this, I used to do about 100 shows a year around the world, but I probably won't be doing that many. To be honest, I have loved being home with my family, and you know, this time has presented so many different opportunities that I would have never thought about doing before, which includes just being home more and finding new ways to create like this without having to travel. So we will be traveling around the world once again, but how it'll look, I don't know. We'll see how the world goes. So Shelly, let's throw Shelly. We may be throwing Shelly under the bus here, but she said she had a crush hard on him in high school. She's watching on YouTube. Let's see. So Phil the Thrill was asking again too, on tour, what did you paint in front of the crowd? So Phil the Thrill, for KISS, I was doing a 3-painting 30-minute set. So it'd be of 2 rock icons, for example, Van Halen or Slash or Elton John. I mean, the list goes on, you can imagine. And the last portrait was of KISS. But you can go just put in David Garibaldi, KISS, ton of video will come up. You'll see it there. And let's see, so Snowdog was asking, when will today's work be available for purchase? So Snowdog, we just have the original available. We won't be doing prints of this particular painting of Eddie Van Halen, out of respect to his family and the people who own the rights to his work and his likeness. But the original is available, and you can reach out and get info about that by emailing info@garibaldiarts.com. So Ryan Regan said Van Halen was the first band I absolutely fell in love with, and my mom is also on here, Margie. Love the painting, R.I.P. EVH. Thank you, David. Love you too, Mom. And all right, so let's just go with that. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll read that. So how many paintings you own that didn't sell that you keep right now? So there's a lot. I'll just say that. I won't give any particular number, but there's a lot of paintings that we've sold and also some that we've kept as well. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up today's live stream. Thank you all to everyone over here on Instagram and TikTok. If you want to see this live stream later, it's on demand. There's a link in my bio as soon as we get off. And everyone over here who watched it live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Periscope, I always mention this after the painting, but you know, you guys are the best thing about these lives. These live streams are just me painting alone if it wasn't for you. So thank you all for just watching wherever you are in the world. I appreciate it. And again, if you want to further support these live streams, you could just share this video on your page, in a DM with your friends, in a text list, in your WhatsApp group, whatever it is. If you share these videos, that's the biggest way to support and to follow and subscribe. Oh, I'll be live streaming tomorrow around this time, so between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Set your notifications on so you don't miss it. And you can also watch all past live streams on my YouTube. They're up as soon as we finish at youtube.com/Garibaldi Art. So Phil the Thrill was asking about the website again. So if you visit garibaldiarts.com/ actually not that one, gallery. So that's to get info about this painting or more. I think that's what you're asking, Phil the Thrill. So Phil the Thrill was asking what the website it was again, garibaldiarts.com/gallery, and that's how you can get more info about original paintings and any of that. So, or you can email us, info@garibaldiarts.com. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go get my dog because my dog, he got fixed today. It was like a decrowning day. I think instead of a crowning day, it was like a decrowning day. Anyways, he got fixed, so I gotta go pick him up after this live stream. For daily updates, follow my Instagram @GaribaldiArts. Take one last look. There he is, Eddie Van Halen. Rest in peace. Thank you, guys. All right.